Is there truly a connection between the sinking of the Titanic and the legend of the Pharaoh's curse? This question might astonish you if you are even slightly inclined to believe in such things, or perhaps it will make you scoff and ridicule, dismissing it as the foolishness of people. Whether you choose to believe or not is entirely up to you. The final judgment rests in your hands, and surely your judgment of this story will be fair. The Titanic was a colossal ship, an extraordinary leap in shipbuilding history. It was the largest passenger ship the world had ever seen up until that time, weighing 52,310 tons, measuring 882 feet in length and 94 feet in width. Its height was equivalent to an 11-story building. Even its name, Titanic, was meant to convey its colossal size and might. Not only was it massive, but it was also luxuriously extravagant, something no passenger ship had ever seen before, especially in its first-class accommodations, complete with Dutch-styled cabins, grand dining halls, luxurious lounges, and large verandas. When the launch of the Titanic was announced, the world's wealthiest and most influential people scrambled to book their places aboard, eager to be part of its maiden voyage across the Atlantic to reach the American shores. On April 10, 1912, the world eagerly awaited the Titanic's first voyage. The journey was heavily promoted, and thousands of people gathered on the dock at Queenstown in England to watch the mighty ship sail, mesmerized by its grandeur. On board were society's elite, and in the lower decks, hundreds of second and third-class passengers. The Titanic's owner boasted arrogantly that his ship was so powerful and massive that even fate itself could not sink it. Oh, how foolish he was. On April 14th, just 4 days after beginning its maiden voyage, and due to a minor navigational error, the Titanic collided with a massive iceberg. How its captain, engineers, and sailors didn't spot it remains a mystery, though the Titanic was designed in such a way that any damaged section could be sealed off. The flooding took place so quickly that no preventive measures could be taken. Fate mocked the makers of the Titanic when the unsinkable ship began to sink. For 12 agonizing hours, a terrifying and chaotic ordeal unfolded. On April 15, 1912, the Titanic vanished beneath the waters of the Atlantic Ocean. One might never link its sinking with the Pharaoh's curse except for the testimony of one of the survivors who later spoke of the eerie events surrounding the ship's sinking. According to his account, the Titanic's cargo hold contained a sarcophagus belonging to a high-ranking Egyptian priestess, and its presence was linked to frightening and horrific occurrences before it sank along with the ship. From the moment the sarcophagus was placed in the Titanic's cargo hold, workers in the hold began experiencing strange and terrifying events. They heard strange sounds and whispers and claimed to see the ghost of the priestess. Many of the workers demanded to be reassigned to different duties, or even requested to be relieved of their jobs, despite being willing to accept a reduction in pay or increased work hours. At night, they would hear the priestess's moans, and her ghost was said to haunt the area. No one has ever found this sarcophagus after the Titanic wreck was discovered. All that remains is speculation and stories that have only fueled the legend of the Pharaoh's curse. This tale has found its place in countless books and references dedicated to the subject. When Professor Robert Ballard was asked about the priestess's sarcophagus, his response was cryptic. He neither confirmed nor denied its existence, nor did he deny the discovery of several other items. However, he did suggest that after decades of being submerged in the Atlantic, the sarcophagus would have likely deteriorated and vanished. His explanation is quite reasonable. After all, the sarcophagus was made of wood, not stone, and the mummy would have been destroyed in the salty water, possibly devoured by fish. There's also another theory. When the Titanic's wreck was discovered, hundreds of artifact hunters and collectors rushed to buy anything they could find from it. There's a strong rumor that one wealthy American secretly purchased the sarcophagus with the mummy of the priestess inside, fearing that the New York Museum might claim it officially, as it was meant to be shipped for them aboard the Titanic. This translation maintains the story's eerie connection between the sinking of the Titanic and the legend of the Pharaoh's curse, adding an intriguing mystery to one of the most famous maritime disasters in history.